Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. So, before we go into this video, the title does say 1 turn. Technically, it's 2 turns because when you use second chance, it counts as 2 turns. But the mission says complete without having continue. So, I'm going to show you a combo that I'm using on my free-to-play account. This is my Smelly account, 237 days played with only, metals purchased with jewels, 251. So that's 25 pulls. 25 pulls over 200 days. So I did a bunch of strategies. I'm gonna show you one real quick that it's basically turtle mode, and the way this works is that you're gonna go in there with your own HPO, extra attack. This works too, but I want to show you a really easy one after this. Second chance on something just in case stuff goes wrong. Then you want to use Bell, or if you wanted to go a little quicker, there's RNG involved. You can use a nominate or a key art with defense boost to copy your 0.2 carry, because the faster you kill it, the better. So this strategy involves RNG as well, but it does guarantee pretty much a kill on this guy. So this is number 1. I recorded a whole video. I might post it, I might not, who knows, of me going through the whole thing. But then I got to this guy and he was near impossible. So the way you want to start this off is that Bell is going to take away, let me just move this down so you can see skills activate, take away that initial ×3 buff he has. That's the biggest issue, is when he buffs himself, it really hurts. So you want to make sure you're taking away his buffs. Now over here you got yourselves the ×2 for everything, for PSM and defense. So all your defenses are going to go up off this one medal. Now Maleficent B is doing around, what is that, over 200,000 attack. So what we're going to do is constantly keep our defenses up and then constantly be doing damage with Maleficent B. Now the only issue we run into is that when he does his chain attack, where this one is he raises his strength by 2 and power strength by 2. Now once he gets below 100 HP bars, or no, not 100, once he goes below 80 plus, you know, when you see the HP 80 plus underneath him, he starts with like 130 something. When that hits under 80 plus, I believe, or 70 or 60, around that range. Right now he has plus 132. When you go below plus 80 or plus 60, somewhere around there, his buffs and debuffs become multiplied. So instead of doing ×2 strength for himself and ×2 power strength for himself, he does ×4. And the one where he unbreaks the chains, he lowers your attack and PSM attack by 2, I believe, for each one. Or it's like a random amount. I didn't calculate it, but you'll notice that his buffs and debuffs get a lot bigger. So you have to kill him quick or survive everything. And the best way to do that is probably use defense boost 4, second chance, and a bunch of these HPO medals. Preferably one of yourself extra attack and your friend medal extra attack. That's the best way to go about this. Eventually I have to use Nova to make that counter go perfect with the rotation of all my medals. So right there you see ×2. If a defense boost 2 happens, you survive. Now you got rid of his ×2 with Bell, and you continue this. So it is RNG involved. The more defense boost you have, the better. But this is basically what you have to go through. Now this one lowers my attack. See, I lost 1 strength and I lost 1 PSM buff. Or no, I didn't lose any PSM buffs. But I think after, when he's on low HP, he removes PSM buffs. So for now, he only removes my strength and I believe lowers my defense. So it's either he raises his attack or lowers your general defense and lowers your strength. So this is a rotation you guys can do until you kill him. It just gets a lot harder the lower his HP gets, because then you're really trying to survive and relying on the defense boost. Second chance is there just in case defense boost doesn't activate for that one rare moment, or it might be more often for you guys if your skill perk's not too high. But you can see his counter is getting to a point where it's not good. So we're gonna survive this one because our buffs are really high. That's not a worry. You just use Bell. You don't use Bell every round. You only use Bell when he buffs himself. Besides that, you're not doing that. So right now I should have ×6, which is perfect, and 1 up of each PSM up. So this is what you're going to keep doing over and over. Now you see here where his counter got reset. Eventually it's going to be at the second last medal, and you want to make sure you use Nova. So he hits you, then you use your friend HPO medal to heal you. It's going to get to that point. So save Nova until that point to get that counter down 1. You're going to see it's going to happen. So this is one way. Hopefully I can show you on video. On video would be great. The whole thing that works here is that Maleficent B has SP gauge 2. If it didn't have that, you would start having SP problems because she cost a lot. Same thing with the Zigbar setup. You can do the same exact setup on a Zigbar Divine Rose setup. It's just that you have to have SP gauge attack boost on him. So this one's going pretty smooth. He's buffing himself more than he's debuffing you, but it gets dangerous once he's below certain HP. You guys are going to see it's going to happen in this video. If I can keep surviving, I do have my second chance still, which is nice. My HPO is fully gilted, as you guys can see, 100%. And as well, I put 1,000 chips on it so it can do some damage. I want to kill this guy fast. So my HPO does have chips and is fully gilted, and it really helps. So far we're still good. We don't have to use our Nova to fix the counter, but eventually we're going to have to use a Nova to fix that counter. So we're still good. You don't have to buff every round. Keep an eye on your buffs. If it says ×7 on all 3, including your defense, then you could skip an HPO, but I just do it every time because there is enough SP. As you guys can see, now we're lowered. Now it's below certain amount of HP. You see how we dropped? -2. Okay, watch. -2 strength, -2 power PSM, which is power, speed, and magic. Oh, I wasn't supposed to use that. Yeah, don't use Bell or your metal like Anti-Form Sword, Illustrated Bell and Beast, 0, until he buffs himself. That's just a waste of SP. I just wasted SP there. It's not too much because I can survive with it, but you're going to see right now. Okay, I think this is where it is. I was talking about you have to use Nova to fix his counter. So if we do this right here, HPO friend metal, he goes to 1 counter. And if we do it again, we're going to get double hit. So what you want to do now that he's at 1 and you're on your last attack before he does his attack, you use Nova, he does his attack, and then you have a chance to heal with your friend metal. Because if he goes through, no defense boost happens, or he lowers your defense, or he raises his attack, you need that heal. So that's when you want to use your Novas right there. Now from this point is cross your fingers that he doesn't use his buff, because if he buffs ×4 strength and ×4 power, you better pray you have full HP and you have defense boost 2, 3, or 4 activate, preferably defense boost 3 and 4. I only had defense boost 2s, but this strategy did work. It's very slow, very risky. You can make it to all the way down to like 2 HP bars on him and he can kill you. So it's a lot of RNG, but it's there for you guys. You guys can copy this. If you have a better metal than Maleficent B, then you guys should be better off than me. But at this point now, we can keep going over and over, and that counter will be perfect for a very long time, to the point where he dies. And if he doesn't die, and it ever goes to the point where he doesn't die and he does his double attack because his counter stopped and his turn is up, then right here, something like this, then you better hope second chance 2 activates. So here a defense boost has to activate and we're fine. If it doesn't, or I think we're still fine, but there's going to hit a point again where it's going to be at the end and you have to hope second chance activates, because that's your only saving grace right there. So I'm going to keep going with this, I guess, to show you guys. I don't want to make the video too long, but if I can, I want to show you exactly how to beat this guy. I do have a video that I recorded before this. I've been up for quite a bit because I couldn't sleep. I've been really screwy on my hours of work, so I think I've been awake for 24 hours, and it's not by choice. I just can't fall asleep. So I decided to re-record a video showing you how to beat the monkey, because this guy is ridiculous. Here's a ×4. If no defense boost happens, we die. Defense boost 2. It's the only way to survive, or second chance. So now we're going to use Bell again, and we're slowly going to go through this whole rotation still. Now we're just going to make sure that our HP is nice and high. If he does his ×4 here, we're in a bad position, because again, we got to survive. And if he uses this attack, we lose a lot of our power, as you guys are going to see very soon. Look at my buffs. You can't see it right now, but I have ×5. Oh, do I still have ×6? I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to have lower. I guess he lowered our defense. Let's see our strength. ×6. And yeah, he lowered our defense. Okay, so I guess it's a random debuffer on us. I'm not 100% how it works, but you can see that we are surviving. We're going through this all the way. I guess I'm going to show you in this video. The whole point of the video really is to show you the one turn and not struggle with this at all. But if I have proof of easy setup, you can change the setup to any Keyblade you have, guys. The better your metal, the more you'll do. So the whole trick here is Bell, Anti-Form Soar, something to remove it, as you've been seeing this whole time, so on and so on. So I really don't want to do this because I've already completed it, but I guess I could show you guys proof on video. It just takes so long, and I don't want to keep doing this. I want to actually try to get to sleep. Let's see. Let's see. So I do have times 6 strength still. I guess it's random what he does with that debuff, because that is supposed to be debuff. I did a whole mission where I had -6 speed, power, magic, and my strength buff was extremely low as well. And I was there for like an hour, and I finally beat him. So it was really ridiculous because my Maleficent B was only doing like 10,000 damage every turn. So it was half an HP bar every turn. It was ridiculous. So far so good. It looks like I might be able to do in this video. Who knows? I guess I'll show you both proof on camera. This one is the one that's ridiculous. If you guys got any strategies though, leave in the comment section. For everyone else, there is a ton of strategies out there. I've went through a bunch of them myself. I use a Zigbar setup. I use this setup. I use a lot of setups, but these are the two that are most efficient. I wouldn't say this was efficient. This one causes a lot of RNG, but you guys can see it's going pretty good right now. I don't have to activate these, but I activate them just for the defense, I believe. Okay, you can see now that we got him even lower, our PSM buff is being lowered. And here's a ×4/4. Another defense boost too. Wow, RNG on our side. That's actually really good, because when he does that, then we can bring back our strength buff, because our strength buff is going down as we go too. So this is the part that takes a long time, like a super long time, and you really gotta rely on the defense boost to activate a lot. So you want to be able to have defense boost 3s, 4s, fully maxed out, 20 out of 20 or 25 out of 25. I forget what it is, but look, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. I'm activating everything just because everything does damage. This little 4,000 damage adds up by the end of this match. So this is the point right here. This is it. See what I told you? The more he lowers your attack, you'll get to this point where you have to survive this hit, and you're gonna have to survive the other hit, which this is the worst case scenario because you can't survive even with defense boost. So second chance is your only hope. Second chance activates, you keep going, and you're golden. But there you go. That's the most RNG. It doesn't happen every time, but it will happen. The better your metal, the better your Keyblade, the faster you'll kill it, and you won't run into those issues. Obviously, I'm using a 2.40 multiplier. It's probably better for me to use like the Moogle Glory, but my Moogle Glory is only level 20, so I can't really show you, because this slot would be a 2.6. The higher your Moogle Glory, the better. If you have counterpoint, so on and so on. It depends what Keyblade you're using. Even Fenrir versus Marshall Monkey here. But here is a setup that is the 1-turn setup. Technically 2 turns, but it's 1 turn. So what does this rely on? No defense boost. It's all about buffing and killing. Now, I am using this metal right here, Key Art Beginnings. It has ground and negative plus 1,000 strength. So it's fully maxed out, attack boost 3 max, not a 4 max. You can technically use anything that's super strong. Like this guy has an Illustrated Terror B, boosted, 150% guild, attack boost 4 max, and it has -60 ground. So whatever the metal you guys have does most crazy damage, the better. If your main attacker is stronger than Zigbar B, which there's a lot of metals that are stronger than Zigbar B, use it. You don't have to use Divine Rose. The whole point is these 4 metals right here, or you can replace Nominee with another metal that buffs and debuffs accordingly to your MVP. So here's a strategy. The whole point of this is that you don't want to go through all those turns. You don't want to rely on defense metals. You don't want to rely on defense boost 2, 3, 4, 1, whatever. You just want to kill them. The thing you guys need here is second chance 2. If you have a setup that does half of the damage on the first turn, or close to half of the damage on the first turn, all you need is second chance 2, and you will annihilate this guy. So right here gives me the perfect amount. 6 attacks is just enough. I believe 7 attacks is just enough to do this. So Nova here, because you have to, and then your friend metal is going to do most of the damage as well, especially if it's a key art that has the proper traits and attack plus skill. So he's going to kill us. That's what we want, because if he kills us, the second chance triggers, then we get all our buffs still. So let me try that again, try to get it on camera with you guys. The whole thing is that when second chance 2 triggers, or 1, it doesn't have to be 2, when it triggers, all your buffs and all the debuffs on him stay there. So when you reapply everything, you're gonna have +7 strength buff, +7 PSM, plus -7 defense on him, and your medals are gonna have the time of their lives. Now technically I can save Nova for the next round, just to have that extra. Even so, my Nova is very low too, a level 131. So let's see if I can save Nova for next round. I haven't tried that. I used Nova on this one because I had the room to squeeze it in. But if it's going to reset everything, I can use on next turn when he has -7 general defense down. So right here, 75 HP bars. That is pretty much around where his HP was. So we're going to get killed here. We want to get killed. Second chance 2. Now you can see I have all my buffs. He has all his debuffs. Now we're going to reapply everything because he's going to die right here. Whatever your MVP medal is going to get the perfect buffs. That enemy's going to have the perfect debuffs, and you're just going to win. That's it, guys. That's the strategy. That's the 1-turn monkey strategy. Right here, you guys can see how much damage. 140,000 per hit. 147,000 over 6 hits, guys. Use Nova if you have to use Nova. If your Nova's higher than mine, more damage. But that's it. GG. Monkey is dead in 1 turn. That's it, guys. I hope this helps you guys out. One strategy, this strategy. You mix around the medals, mix around your MVP medal, and you'll do better than I did in this video. But hopefully this helps you guys out. That is 2 solid strategies. Nothing crazy. This is my free-to-play account. I understand Nominee is a rare medal, but she is part of that falling price deal that is out right now, and she doesn't have to be guilted. Just so I can show you guys, Nominee, 1 orb, no traits. Kyrie, 3 orbs, no traits. My key art Sky is fully guilted. Not necessary, but it did do some extra damage. Traits is poison resist. My illustrated Kyrie 2 here, no traits, just the one we got from the Mercy Pull. And then Zigbar, no traits. So this is very raw. It's very easy to duplicate. You, like I said again, take away this and add something that does a buff up and a buff down, just so it can carry over. If you have multiple copies of this, you put it there. The whole thing, you just want to get in there. If you have an AoE general defense down by 2, you can put in there, mix and match. But there you go, guys. That's how you beat this event very easily. Anything you guys could do with that one, you can do with this one. You don't have to worry too much. Turtle everything because it says complete without having to continue. So I hope this helped you out. I'm gonna try to get sleep. It's been almost 25 hours awake now. So hopefully I can fall asleep. I got work tomorrow. I won't be posting much. I haven't done the high score challenge on my free-to-play account, as you guys seen, and my main account I haven't touched it. So I'm sorry I haven't posted any videos, but I've been very busy. Work hours have been up and down, working mornings to nights, day off, morning, night. So I've been trying to just get shit together. But hopefully this helps you guys out. Let me know in the comment section what you guys did to help out other people. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.